Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video going over my recent finds, garage sale finds, a pretty cool game store I got some stuff from, and who knows what else is going to be in this one. But I'll jump into the pretty cool game store stuff first. So I didn't get to go to this game store. Actually, I sent my greatest field agent out into the field. My dad was actually out in that area, and he figured he'd stop by this place, and I'd never heard of this store before. But, you know, he was sending me pictures and kind of letting me know what they had there. So I picked out a few things. It seemed like their prices were kind of locked in time almost. So I got some really great deals from some of this stuff. So I'm glad that he was around to that area and that he was willing to step in there real quick. But first game I got here, another Dreamcast game that I needed for the collection that I don't have, Zombie Revenge. I forget what was on this. It was right around retail, if not a little lower, but I just am trying to snap up the ones that I need more than anything, because I am not too far away from the full set now. It's just a matter of getting probably about, I think, 25 to 30 more games, something like that. Might have been a bit much on this one, but I've had the box for this for a while, so now I have the game for Star Wars on Game Gear. It was $9.99, which not always the most enjoyable thing to pay that much for Game Gear games, but, you know, I've had the box for a while. It'd be cool to get it complete. I also had the box for both of these games. Star Trek: The Next Generation Advanced Holodeck Tutorial and NBA Action. I've had the box for those for a while. I got those boxes for real cheap, I think $2 each. So now I can get those in there. Some other cartridge stuff here. Mecha Robot Golf. I've had the box for this one probably for 4 years now or something, and that was $7.99, so glad to get that. Ultraman. I mean, come on, who doesn't like Ultraman? $4.99 on that one. Usually don't see decent Super Nintendo titles. Don't know too much about that one, if, you know, the quality of the game is good or not. Have to check it out. But you don't usually see too many Super Nintendos for less than $10 these days that aren't like sports games, so nice to get. Polaris Snowcross for $5.99. I already have this one, but this one goes for about $35 loose, so I figured, you know, I saw that there. I told him to grab that one. I could make some of my money back from this stuff, just grabbing that. Figure why not. A lot of completionist stuff this time around. Either trying to complete that Dreamcast library, or I got a couple more to try to complete, where I'm trying to complete the Wii U library here. Mass Effect 3 for $6.99. I always find it funny that they put this game on the Wii U. It came out like around the same time as the Mass Effect trilogy when it came to PS3 and 360. They did like that trilogy package. But, you know, those games were never on, the other Mass Effect games were ever on a Nintendo system before, and they just gave us 3 on the Wii U like a year after it was already out. So, thanks, I guess. Skylanders Superchargers, this is only 99 cents. I think I already have this one, but it's hard to find good condition Wii U cases. You know, this blue is a very distinctive color. There's not, you know, you could get like white DVD cases for the Wii and stuff like that, but this blue is a very distinctive color that you don't usually see, and they always, you know, have the Nintendo in them for the most part. Where a lot of Wii games, a lot of first-party ones have the Nintendo in them, but most of the third-party games are just generic white cases. So, and then this one I was excited to see, SteamWorld Collection for only $9.99. That's a deal. This one's been harder to track down. I don't see this one very often, and usually more than that. So I was glad to get this one at $9.99. Glad to see that one in there, and the pictures he sent me and everything. So, very cool. I've heard good things about these games, so cool to see those. And then some other random stuff here. Ridge Racer 64. I don't remember. I think this was like $10 or something like that. I have the game, but I don't have the box. I think this was missing manual, but still cool to get the box. You know, I like my box and 64 titles, that's for sure. And then, make sure I'm not missing anything real quick. These ones were really cool. I don't know why these were so cheap. They're box only, but these are still pretty great deals for what these are here. So I got on Game Boy Advance Breath of Fire. I think this was like $8. Something crazy like that. I think it was like $7 or $8. He picked this. I didn't even know about this. He just saw this there and picked it up in their empty box of stuff. So I was none the wiser on that one until he showed it to me. I obviously was okay with that. I would have definitely bought that either way. But and then also Streets of Rage 2 Game Gear. I think this is like $5 or something like that. That's cool to see as well. I'll have to track down the game, but that's cool to see as well. So this place was about 2 hours from where I live. He just happened to be out that way for something else and decided to stop by. But I'd like to go to this place and, check it out. But it's just an area that there's no reason for me to ever go to unless I have a reason. So maybe I'll have to find a reason and go to this place to myself sometime and drive the 2 hours or so it is. Because some good prices there, some really cool stuff there. Happy with what I walked away with there. Got some garage sale finds now. Pretty slow Thursday, like I've been saying for a while. July is the dead months of garage sales. So I've been doing okay, better than a lot of Julys, but still not great. But I, found a few things. I went to a neighborhood sale, very small neighborhood sale, about 10 sales. And they had some random PlayStation and PlayStation 2 stuff sitting out, mostly junk for the most part, but I did get a copy of Bully on PS2 for $2. I asked if they had the system, and she said that they'll have the PS2 out probably tomorrow. I might roll by. That usually doesn't mean much good, but this was in good shape for $2. I figured, why not there? And the real savior of the day, one of the last sales I went to, I almost didn't catch this on my way out, until my way out, but this was marked at $5. A nice little Wii bundle here. Kind of dirty, but there's a bunch of Skylanders. I just throw these in a trade bin for my local store. Who knows how much they're paying for them, but I don't really care. Just to get them out of my life, because I just don't want them. Those are not... I know the Imaginators figures have some value. Sold some of those before, but those are just, the older Spyro's Adventure and like Skylanders Giants and stuff figures. I got 2 of these. I've never seen this Mario Kart 8 steering wheel. Mario Kart 8 branded steering wheel. Kind of weird. It was a Wii bundle, but they had Mario Kart 8 wheels. I don't know. But what I was really happy to see, what made this bundle really cool, was actually the Blue Wii, which was not very common. I think it was a Black Friday exclusive of Walmart and Sam's Club in like 2011. So they did not make very many of these. You hardly ever see them. It was just Black Friday exclusive there, and then they're gone pretty much. So that was cool to get. I don't have that in my collection. That'll be going in my collection. So now I have every color of Wii. I just don't have the Wii Mini. So on the lookout for one of those, but that's a nice one to grab there. Let's see. Other than that, there was a stack of Wii games. Nothing too exciting. Wii Sports in the actual case, which is cool. Mario Kart Wii, which is always good. But then the rest you can see here. Lego Star Wars, Just Dance, Pets, and Skylanders. So nothing too interesting there. So some trade fodder other than that, but nice little bundle there. It did seem to work on everything. It came with the nunchuck, which you don't see. I have a couple of Blue Wii remotes. It seems like this one's probably no good. It was all corroded and it had no back cover, but it came with a nunchuck, which I don't see the blue nunchuck very often. Not as often as I see the blue controller at the very least. So very cool find there. $5. I was on the box. Alright, I'm here then with some of my Thursday garage sale finds after a pretty slow July. It's very nice to see a definite big day from the garage sale. So I've been needing one for a while. It's been far too long. And I just did pretty well at only 3 sales. I hit maybe 10 in total. It was a slow day, but I just happened to get some good sales. So one sale I walked up to and I was like, oh, it's old people. This isn't going to be very good. And I walked over to, on a table, they had some DVDs and CDs out. And I see they have a big paper bag of like a Wii U and a bunch of games there. And then they have a stack of some 360 games and Xbox One games. And I'm like, okay, no prices on anything. I asked the woman who's, I don't know, maybe late 60s, what everything she wants for everything. And she's like, oh, I don't know, $20? And I'm thinking... that's much too low. But I'm also thinking, well, if you're willing to take $20 for all this stuff, and it's a lot of stuff, if you're willing to take $20 for this, I'm not going to, make some kind of sky high offer. So I made $60, or I offered $60, which is low, but it's a really good, it's a heck of a deal. And she was more than happy to take that. She was happy with the 20, but I think this was her grandson's stuff. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't make the grandson send grandma to the home or something. But I'll go through the stuff I got here. Some random controllers. This was cool. So I saw the empty box for these in here, but the box was empty. And then I didn't find them. I didn't really look at this stuff because I just saw how good of a deal it was, and I just bought it and left. So when I picked this up when it was in the bag, I was like, oh, okay. It must just be an empty box, whatever. But as I dug through the bag, they were actually both in here. So a set of Joy-Cons were in there. And an extra pair of straps for some reason. I don't know why, but a set of Joy-Cons in there. Very good. Other controller stuff. These, be on the lookout for these. This was a really nice surprise to see in there. Guitar Hero PS3 dongles. These go for about 50 to 60 bucks on eBay. So keep an eye out for these. For sure. Definitely look for those. There were some Wii remotes. The blue one, which was cool. Two blue ones actually, but I'll get to that. Black Wii remote and nunchuck. They're all, since this person was into the Wii U, they're all like the Motion Plus controllers because that was what was out at the time. Then a GameCube controller. I don't know why there was no Smash Brothers. There was no GameCube adapter. There was no other, GameCube games. I mean, I dug and I grabbed all the games off of these tables, and then I looked to make sure there was none mixed in with the DVDs. I'll go into the Xbox 360 stack first. There's also an Xbox One stack. So a couple loose games. Be on the lookout for Black Ops 2. I got another one today at a different sale, but these go for trade for $13.20 at GameStop. I don't know why, but even disc only, $13.20 at GameStop, and you can find those pretty commonly for $1 or so. NCAA Football 12, that's on PS3, but Halo 3, these were the only disc only ones, so I don't know. And then disc 2 of Halo 4, and then a disc for Fallout 3. So, luckily there's nothing too amazing there. Disc only. Then there was an empty case for Skyrim. But this stuff was in mostly good shape. Some of the 360 games were a bit more scratched than other. Like the Wii U games were pretty immaculate and everything in the Xbox One games when I get to them. There's also Dance Central 2. With Dance Central and Dance Central 2 inside. So that'll be good to bundle with the Kinect that was in there. Because there also was a Kinect in there. This is like a kind of a magic bag or something of stuff. A big paper bag just full of endless good game stuff. So I'll go into the 360 stack, although there is a PS3 game. Dragon Age Origins, I don't know why. Gears of War 2, there was only NCAA and then that were the only PS3 things I saw there, and then that Guitar Hero dongle. Halo Anniversary. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 3 Target Edition. I don't. Gears of War 3. Dishonored. Bioshock Infinite. And Bioshock. So that's the 360 stack. Nothing spectacular, but, essentially free, pretty much. A lot of stuff I'll be throwing in my trade bin. Another interesting thing before I go into the other stuff was a sealed Skylanders set, Skylanders Swap Force, and it is brand new sealed. I know Skylanders stuff, especially sealed, can bring in some decent money. I don't, the Wii stuff is not as desirable as like the 360 and PS3 stuff though, so. But still, weird to see that was mixed in there. Also, if I'm going to get some of the other stuff out of the way, this was also in here. Genesis Classic Game Console, the At Games one. I hate these things. The At Games Genesis thing sucks, but inside the box was actually a copy of Sonic 2. Like, I asked, Doug, if you have any more game stuff. I looked around the garage sale to make sure there was nothing else, and she didn't really seem to know much about it. So, I don't know if there's more Genesis stuff. What's weird is that the At Games Genesis actually plays Sonic 2. It's already on the system installed, so don't know why you have a copy of Sonic 2, but it's beyond me. And then there was a Wii U system. Let me see here. It's the same black system. It had the gamepad with this cool cover on it, though. this Mario Brothers cover. I remember they released that for the 30th anniversary of Mario. We were on Mario Maker and everything. And then, unfortunately, the system wasn't in here, but I got the black original 3DS box, which is cool. There's also a charger in there, but no system. No system around. I'll go to the Xbox One stack before getting to the real good stack. Some cool stuff in here, though. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Walmart edition. This one I'll be keeping for myself. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Don't have this one for some reason. And I know that they're doing a next-gen upgrade for the Series X, and I plan on getting a Series X eventually. So I'll have the next-gen version of this for pretty much free. That's cool. Mortal Kombat 10, I'll keep that. Rise Son of Rome, I know this was like a launch title. I know some people really like this game, and then some people hate it. I might keep it and check it out. I've heard it's kind of an enjoyable time. Dead Rising 3, I already have that one, I know. Watch Dogs. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This was the one with Kevin Spacey in it, wasn't it? Yikes. Madden 25. Can't wait till Madden 2025. The Division. And then Evolve, which I know no one really cares about Evolve, but this was cool to get. I have this game. For some reason, the game didn't come with this, but it did come with the remote that it's supposed to be with, and the remote was like never used, brand new. Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games, Sochi 2014. So that's really nice, the outer box for that. That'll be going in my collection because, like I said, I have the game for it, but I did not have that outer box. And then this is a good Wii U stack. You know, one of the better Wii U stacks you can pretty much get. So this was all in here. Batman Arkham Armored Edition. Zombie U. Mario Maker. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Not a very good game, but you don't see that one very often. Nintendo Land, of course. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, another one you don't see very often. I wasn't really crazy about that one either. Minecraft, which I'll be keeping for my collection. I'm trying to finish up the Wii U collection. And I did not have this one. So that one's going to be going to my collection. Pokken Tournament, does it have the Amiibo card inside? It doesn't look like it. No. Oh well. And then probably the best one of the bunch, Wii Party U, which goes for like $50. So that's pretty nice. So I'm trying to think if I missed anything there. I think that's everything from that bundle. Very good bundle. You guys can write in the comments below if you think I ripped this old lady off. But the way I see it, you know, I was willing to pay triple of what she threw out with. She was happy with it. And I mean, her grandson, if he was putting the stuff out at the sale, he could have priced everything individually. And he did not. So that kind of indicates to me he doesn't really care either. And, you know, I got a good deal. Some stuff to trade in. Some stuff to keep for myself. And some stuff to sell, which is like how I like to do my stuff as usual. My sales as usual. I don't know why I don't know how to talk. But we'll go to the other parts of this Thursday now, because it continues, actually. Although I forgot, before I move on to those, I also, which I didn't know this existed at all, somehow got a physical copy of Skylanders Spyro's Adventures for PC. So, for computer. It's also for Mac, I guess, but really weird. I didn't know they even did Skylanders on PC, so that's just going to probably be given away, but hey, at least kind of interesting. So that sale was actually found by Sign Chasing. So actually, I was killing time to go to this sale that had video game stuff listed. And I just happened to see the sign for this one while I was out and about. So like I said, Sign Chasing, it's the best way to do it, especially if they happen to have games. Most people only go to stuff listed online. They do not go out to sign, you know, just random sales that are only listed on signs. So that's how I was able to get this stuff after it opened, and there was all this game stuff still sitting out. So keep that in mind. But the sales I was actually waiting for, hoping to get there early, they didn't end up opening until the open time, which is fine. That's what the open time is, but some people open up early. And I did alright at this one too, although I was pretty excited with the stuff before, so it kind of got overshadowed. But first, a couple games here. I had 360 games were $1 each, so I grabbed another Black Ops 2, $13.20 at GameStop. Don't pass that up. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on 360. Then PS4 games are $3 each. I picked these up mostly for trade. Black Ops 3, which I think is $11 at GameStop. This is how I pay for a lot of my new games and stuff. I mean, pretty much all the games I've bought this summer, new release stuff, has been through trading to GameStop. So get the GameStop app and look stuff up on there. I know the meme is that they don't pay very well, but I mean, Wii stuff especially, and like a lot of stuff that you'll see commonly, especially Call of Duties too, they will pay good money for those. So keep that in mind. If you're going for trade, at least their cash values are never very good. But if you want to, buy the new games or save for a console or something, I definitely recommend it. Call of Duty World War II. I thought this one would go for more because it's newer, but they pay $5.50, I think, with the Pro card. So I mean, it's still more than I paid for it. So, but Grand Theft Auto 5, and then Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which kind of cool to see that. So, not really a big Digimon fan, although I heard that game's actually pretty good. So also then, he had a PS4 laying out here for $40. I got a PS4 with a memory card, and what's cool actually is that here's the PS4 here with the pretty cool red memory card there. What's cool actually though is it came with this controller. I'm trying to find, here it is. This Logitech wireless controller, and it came with the dongle and everything. This controller, be on the lookout for this one. Usually third-party ones are crap. But this one, as far as I know, is pretty good. It is wireless and goes for like over $30 on eBay. So, nice to see. There's 2 games there, nothing too exciting. Final Fantasy 12 and Battlefront 2. I mean, good games, but pretty common. So $40 for that. And then there was a sale I went to. Kind of annoying. I went to this sale last Thursday. Completely struck out in this neighborhood. And they said, oh yeah, no, check back tomorrow. I have some PlayStations I'm going to be bringing out. I'm like, okay. So I check back tomorrow. No PlayStations are out. I just happened to be in the area on Saturday again, and I was like, I'll see. No PlayStations coming out. Well, we might have it out next Thursday. And I just so happened to be taking the dog to the groomer, and I had some time to kill, and saw that the sale was going on that Thursday, and I asked, and she was actually just bringing it out, too. So I did get the PlayStations, 2 of them, which kind of indicates to me that one doesn't work, although they said that they both work, so. But 2 of them here. There was 3 memory cards, although one of them was like an off-brand that looked pretty crappy. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this. I mean, look at that. Pretty crap looking to me, but other 2 were official. Had some controllers that were a couple first-party ones and a third-party one here. I always loved the third-party PS2 controllers, where they had to do like this for some reason. I don't know why, with the buttons. Look at those sticks, look so... I mean, this thing's so light. I don't know. Piece of garbage. So she wanted $80 for it, and I was kind of on the fence thinking that one might not work. So I offered $60, and we met at $70. So $70, $35 each for them. PS2 Slims are pretty good to get. Like I say, I always, I go to the sales with the intention of adding stuff to the collection. But once I always recommend, even if it's not something that you necessarily want for yourself, pick it up, because if not, another seller's going to do it. Another reseller's going to do it. And, flip it, sell it, fund your own collection. So that's how I did it again. And, those sell for both about $100 each. So $35 each is pretty good if they both work. And hopefully they will. But that's it for the Thursday. Very good Thursday. It's been a long July. It's been a rough July. But I was pretty happy with what I got here. So can't complain. And then I want to take you back, before I finish out the video, with one little find I found on a Saturday. It was the only find from a Saturday. It was after the video was already up and everything. And went to a garage sale just randomly, right late in the day, too. So it wasn't even like it was like right when I got there. It was really pretty late in the day, like 3 p.m. And this was sitting at the sale. I have this in a plastic protector, because this was actually brand new sealed. I don't know if you can really tell. This was actually brand new seal. The seal was nice. Really good shape. I'm going to be keeping this for myself. Obviously, I have the game in the collection, but back in the Wii days, I opened my copy, and this one is still brand new sealed, which is cool. Not Nintendo Selects version or anything. So the original variant, and this was only $1, believe it or not. Really awesome deal. Really cool to see. I figured I'd show that before it was a few weeks ago now, but I figured I'd show that because I didn't make a video, and I thought it was pretty cool. So that's it for this video then. I'd like to thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at ObjoGaming. And leave a comment down below with what you've been able to pick up lately at the garage sales or wherever. What you think of any of my finds or anything like that. And until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.